The entry list for the 2023 Le Mans 24 Hours has been officially revealed, and this includes a record-sized grid for the Hypercar Class, with 16 prototypes entered for this year's classic event. 3 classes and a NASCAR entry from Garage 56 take to the track for this year's installment of the 24-hour race, with 7 hypercar manufacturers on the grid this year, which ultimately means the competition should provide one of the most exciting races in the history of Le Mans. This year marks 100 years since the first ever 24-hour race at the Circuit De La Sarthe, as the first Le Mans 24 Hours was completed in 1923. So besides the entry list, it's already going to be a special event. Let's begin with GTE AM. Only one GT class will be present at Le Mans this year, as GTE Pro is no longer existent. In this particular category, 21 entries take to the grid at Le Mans this year, including brands such as Aston Martin, Ferrari, Porsche, and even Corvette, who moved to GTE AM this year after the fall of GTE Pro. LMP2 has the most entries in a single class on this grid, 24 to be precise. The majority of LMP2 teams are returning to Le Mans from last year's LMP2 grid, although there are some that are making their long-awaited return to LMP2, such as Alpine, who returned to this category with 2 entries after their 2-year A480 program in the Hypercar class. Speaking of Hypercar, the top-level division in the WEC sees a record 16 entries join Le Mans for 2023, and I want to center our attention to this particular topic for the majority of the video. So here it is, the Hypercar entry list for the 24 Hours of Le Mans this year. As you can see, Cadillac have 3 entries. The full season WEC variant is the number 2 blue Cadillac, and the number 3 car is the IMSA variant of the Ganassi LMDH. Action Express have also entered Le Mans. Their entry is numbered the 311 car. And this is also the same red Cadillac which races in IMSA. Bicallis Van Wall will participate at Le Mans with a single entry run by Floyd Van Wall Racing Team. On to Porsche, and Porsche Penske Motorsport really did surprise a few, with an unexpected third car added to the Le Mans entry list. Car number 5 and car number 6 will participate along with car number 75, which is an IMSA Porsche. Only Felipe Nasr has been announced as a third driver for the car. A 4th Porsche will also take to the track, but this 963 has been entered by Jota Sport. The Le Mans entry list confirms that the number 38 car will be participating in the Hypercar class. Toyota returns to Le Mans looking for their 6th straight win and 3rd with the GR010. The driver lineups and car 7 and car 8 remain unchanged for this year's installment of the classic event. Ferrari and Peugeot both enter 2 cars and will both make their legendary return to Le Mans this year. Both manufacturers have the same driver lineup and number of cars as the full season 2023 entries for the WEC. And finally, we have Glickenhaus. The entry list confirms that Glickenhaus's hypercar, the SCG-007, will make its return to Le Mans for the 3rd time in a row. The full season WEC entry, the 708 car, will join alongside the number 709 car to make it 2 Glickenhauses at Le Mans once again. So that completes the entry list for the Hypercar class, but you may have noticed that there are 2 teams missing from this Hypercar entry list. And that is Isotta Fraschini's car, run by Vector Sport, and the 2nd customer Porsche team of Proton Competition. Unfortunately, both entries will not be racing at Le Mans this year, and that's partly due to the fact that they need to race at an earlier event in the WEC if they wish to participate at Le Mans in 2023. And unfortunately, it's likely that these teams won't be participating at an earlier event. So it's expected that Isotta Fraschini and Proton will make their hypercar debuts at Monza, which is round 5 in the World Endurance Championship. I also wanted to mention that the Garage 56 NASCAR from Hendrick Motorsports is confirmed on the entry list for this year's Le Mans, and it's definitely going to be a historic moment to see this entry participate at this classic event. So that completes the news. The entry list is out for this year's installment of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Which entries are you most excited to see on the grid at Le Mans? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. If you're interested in endurance racing and you want to get updates on the WEC and IMSA, make sure to subscribe to the left. And if you want to see more videos, watch one of the suggested options to the right of your screen. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.